the triggers and holding the reins. Unstoppable force in a world full of noise. They're breaking the glass while they're making the choice to rise above every lie that was told, turning the bitterness into pure gold. They are the Sloanes, the mother and the soul, two different worlds under one control. One is the fire, one is the light. Together they're winning the toughest fight. They hear the whispers and then they feel the hate, but they don't believe in a predetermined fate. You haven't seen anything, no, not yet. They're the safest bet and the biggest threat. And the biggest She walks in with a predator's grace, Veronica's smile and a high heel pace. She's got the mic and a sharp-edged tongue, living out loud while the night is young. She doesn't care for the rules they make. She's got a reputation she's proud to stake. Independent rings and the blood on the mat. She's the queen of the booth, and that is that. Opinionated and she's dressed to kill. If the drama won't find her, then she surely will. They are the Sloanes, the mother and the soul, two different worlds under one control. One is the fire, one is the light. Together they're winning the toughest fight. They hear the whispers and they feel the hate, but they don't believe in a predetermined fate. You haven't seen anything, no, not yet. They're the safest bet and the biggest threat. Then comes Tori with the calming hand, keeping the peace in a lawless land. She's the sugar to the salt, she's a steady heart, pulling her mother back before the fires start. She sees the comments and the trolls online, but she keeps her head up and her spirit fine. Host of the show where the indies bloom, she clears the air in a crowded room, protecting the legacy, guarding the name, while Veronica's busy fanning the flame.
They tried to silence me. They tried to intimidate and extort me. But what they didn't realize is I don't give a fuck about none of that. And I'm gonna talk about everything that they don't want me to talk about. More raw, more attitude, more unsanctioned. New season of Pinfalls and Pixels coming soon. The Dark Era.
They are the Sloanes, the mother and the soul, two different worlds under one control. One is the fire, one is the light. Together they're winning the toughest fight. They hear the whispers and they feel the hate, but they don't believe in a predetermined fate. You haven't seen anything, no, not yet. They're the safest bet and the biggest threat. And the biggest threat. Perseverance is the blood in their veins. They're pulling the triggers and holding the reins. Unstoppable force in a world full of noise. They're breaking the glass while they're making the choice to rise above every lie that was told, turning the bitterness into pure gold. They are the Sloanes, the mother and the soul, two different worlds under one control. One is the fire, one is the light. Together they're winning the toughest fight. They hear the whispers and then they feel the hate, but they don't believe in a predetermined fate. You haven't seen Veronica smile and a high heel pace. She's got the mic and a sharp-edged tongue, living out loud while the night is young. She doesn't care for the rules they make. She's got a reputation she's proud to stake. Independent rings and the blood on the mat. She's the queen of the booth, and that is that. Opinionated and she's dressed to kill. If the drama won't find her, then she surely will. They are the Sloanes, the mother and the soul. Two different worlds under one control. One is the fire, one is the light. Together they're winning the toughest fight. They hear the whispers and they feel the hate, but they don't believe in a predetermined fate. You haven't seen anything, no, not yet. They're the safest bet and the biggest threat. Then comes Tori with the calming hand, keeping the peace in a lawless land. She's a sugar to the salt, she's a steady heart, pulling her mother back before the fire starts. She sees the comments and the trolls online, but she keeps her head up and her spirit fine. Host of the show where the indies bloom, she clears the air in a crowded room, protecting the legacy, guarding the name while Veronica's busy fanning the flame.
They tried to silence me. They tried to intimidate and extort me. But what they didn't realize is I don't give a fuck about none of that. And I'm gonna talk about everything that they don't want me to talk about. More raw, more attitude, more unsanctioned. New season of Pinfalls and Pixels coming soon. The Dark Era.
They are the Sloanes, the mother and the soul. Two different worlds under one control. One is the fire, one is the light. Together they're winning the toughest fight. They hear the whispers and they feel the hate, but they don't believe in a predetermined fate. You haven't seen anything, no, not yet. They're the safest bet and the biggest threat. And the biggest threat. Perseverance is the blood in their veins. They're pulling the triggers and holding the reins. Unstoppable force in a world full of noise. They're breaking the glass while they're making the choice to rise above every lie that was told, turning the bitterness into pure gold. They are the Sloanes, the mother and the soul. Two different worlds under one control. One is the fire, one is the light. Together they're winning the toughest fight. They hear the whispers and then they feel the hate, but they don't believe in a predetermined fate. You haven't seen anything, no, not yet. They're the safest bet and the biggest threat. And the biggest She walks in with a predator's grace, Veronica smile and a high heel pace. She's got the mic and a sharp-edged tongue, living out loud while the night is young. She doesn't care for the rules they make. She's got a reputation she's proud to stake. Independent rings and the blood on the mat. She's the queen of the booth, and that is that. Opinionated and she's dressed to kill. If the drama won't find her, then she surely will. They are the Sloanes.
Do you not hear that sound?
No, I do not hear that sound. Do you hear something?
Yeah, I keep hearing that same sound.
Really? Okay, so hold on. We're going to do Situation Batman.
Okay. Batman. Hi, guys. I know. Don't you love when we start our live streams, first of all, late? But then again, if we were to ever start these things on time, I feel like you all would think that there was something severely wrong with us.
There might be something severely wrong with us, though.
Well, and whatever that is has to be on your end because it didn't happen until you just took your mic off mute.
Okay, well, I had Batman kill the AC. I bet you that might be what it is.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Do you hear it anymore?
Well, it's not continuous, so I'll let you know.
Okay.
Now you're echoing now.
See, you let me take away the AC unit, and now you have to echo.
You know, they probably should have just kept you locked up because you've been nothing but a pain.
Is your volume up too loud that it's picking me up again?
Is it?
Yeah, that's gonna be probably might be it.
All right. Because yeah, don't worry, folks. We're professionals.
Okay. Did you turn it down?
I did.
Yeah, it was considering I don't hear it doing it again, it was picking up my voice from your phone and your microphone, especially with it being so enhanced now. It picked it back up and then just like booted it back. That's probably what the problem was.
Okay. Well, I'm going to see if I can at least turn up a little bit so I can hear you. And why don't you greet?
Okay.
the fans, since I already did. Although not professionally. I didn't do what we normally do, so we'll just start. Here we go. Ready? Okay. Start again. Here, let's
restart it.
We're live. Hey guys, and welcome into the Ringside Rivalries studio, even though we're not in the studio at all, and we're quite proud of that. But we are Veronica.
And Tori Sloane.
And it's so good to be back. I think we took almost a full week off from doing live.
We did, and let me tell you, it was a little bit weird not doing a live. I mean, we love you guys so much, but it was a little weird, but I feel like we kind of needed that moment. Just a minute. Here we go. Why are you staring at me?
Because I heard a weird shuffling. Okay. I think Tiger Ray's right. I think there's a monster here somewhere that we just don't know about.
Oh my God. I believe it because they're trying to get us. It's some monster in the closet that's like, oh my God, these ladies decided to abandon their fans for a little bit way too long. So it's trying to get revenge on us.
So now we're under attack.
I know, but Veronica, how have you been this evening? But it's early evening for us.
It is. It's very early for us, but we have a guest on here that is definitely worth coming on early. We are being joined, for those of you who have been paying attention, you should all know that we are being joined tonight by Tiger Ray. And then after this, we're actually going live again with our usual Sloanes After Dark. So you are getting a lot of Veronica and Tori tonight.
Indeed. You guys always say you want more and more Sloanes. Well, you're going to get it with tonight because you've got two completely different sides of the spectrum tonight, too. Like, you got one where we're like super like wrestling, and then we're just going to be like, 18 or older.
I was going to say wrestling. We don't like wrestling.
No, totally not. Let's see. We got Kyle Poland's in our chat saying, hey, what's up, everyone, including Tori and Veronica, too. Hello. Oh, now this is a cool one to be seen in the chat. Now, I don't know how they pronounce it, but we've been watching them a little bit. It's the Narnar TV, maybe? The ones that I was showing you.
Yeah. Hello and welcome.
They're dropping in
we would
saying
have all
hello,
these technical difficulties when we have new people joining in here.
I know. But we're professionals.
Sure.
Ginger6969 is screaming at us saying, good evening, ladies. Hello. Welcome in.
Hello. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something. It's been a week, but we have finally got here to Friday, and before we kick it off and we bring Tiger Ray on, because I know we're already running late, but that's just how we do. Big shout out to our sponsor, Mr. Kelly over at Kelly Fitness in Chicago. We love you so much, and can't thank you enough for the support that you give us. Any of you that are in the Chicagoland area, my hometown, and you are looking for a fitness trainer, let us know, and we can hook you up with Mr. Kelly. He's absolutely phenomenal. Oh my goodness. So I don't even know where to start. We have a lot of information that we're going to go over. So I think we should just do this and let the man tell us what's going on. He's got a very busy schedule that he's going to be sharing with us tonight. He does work for 3 different promotions, and he is going to be touching on all of their events tonight, including a special event that's coming up that we are very excited for everybody to hear about. So I think let's just do this. Why don't you show everybody who's watching what this gentleman looks like? Because I know I absolutely love it. And it has nothing to do with the fact that my daughter, Tiger War, is probably watching and fangirling because his mask is almost like hers.
Oh yeah, big geek out moment. But I think let's roll.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I am absolutely thrilled to be able to let you know that we have a gentleman backstage hailing from Merced, California, bringing to us 6 years of experience inside the squared circle. He is the TWF, the Traditional Wrestling Federation United States champion. And we here at Ringside Rivalries are absolutely thrilled to be sharing our stage with Tiger Ray.
I'm so excited.
And there he is. Hello there, sir. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, ladies?
We're doing well. Sorry about the delay and getting on here. Of course, we always run into some technical difficulties, but I think we finally got it figured out. I think we found the monster we were talking about in our meeting.
Well, that's good.
Right. So we're safe. We're safe for this broadcast at least.
Let me guess.
But what we want to know is, how are you? Because it sounds like you're a very busy man.
Yeah, I stay busy. Right now, got to defend this every chance I get. I am speaking of this right here. We have a show coming up. It's going to be on the 23rd of May. This is going to be kind of like it's a free show. I mean, anybody can come watch it. It's going to be in Greenville. It's going to be right out in the opening. Anybody can come watch it. It's going to be, it's kind of like just a kind of a traditional charity kind of thing. It's out in the yard and everything like that. And we're going to be set up so that everybody in Greenville can come watch the matches and enjoy wrestling with the family. After that, we're with TWF, where the owner's name's Matthew Pardon. He is actually opening up a new building that's going to be in Bulls Gap, Tennessee. I don't have the address at this moment right now, but you can't miss it. It's going to say Traditional Wrestling Federation on the building, and they're going to be doing shows anywhere from once a month to twice a month. We'll be doing shows there. So we're going to be like, that's one of the big moves we got going on with TWF. Speaking of the TWF, besides me defending my title, you guys got my good friend, Raging Chris Cole, is going to be on your show coming up. Raging Chris Cole is going to be, he's going for a title defense with a ladder match on the 23rd. So everybody
we love ladder matches.
Let's hope, let's give him all the rooting we can, cheer for him, because he's going up against a really big, tough guy, a guy named Joe Ballantyne. And hopefully Chris can win this belt.
We absolutely love to see new champions.
That's right, yeah. And then I'm not worried about myself. I am Tiger Ray, and I will hold my United States title for as long as I possibly can. I got a guy called, his name's Jediah Jackson. He won a #1 contenders for this belt coming up on May 23rd. Not really worried about him. I think I got that one under the belt.
Okay.
And
How long have you
Then,
been champion?
Excuse me?
How long have you been champion?
I have been I've held this belt for probably 2 months now.
Okay.
Yep. I wanted the number one contenders, and you know, I like to tell the fans of Tennessee, I say, you know, let's go story time with Tiger Ray for all my Tennessee fans. So, story of this belt is that there was a group, they were called the IKI, and they had this little guy that was, his name was Atusta. He was the warthog looking guy. He had this belt. I call him a warthog. But the problem with that dude, he couldn't win without the help of all his little flunkies. Well, I finally got it set up to where it was just me and him one-on-one. I fought him like twice. I lost both times because his flunkies interfered every time. But then I finally got it set up. And I got the fans they were all pleased to know we got it set up to where we did not have to deal with the flunkies no more. We just had him. But the thing about it is I knew that he couldn't win by himself. So I knew his flunkies would interfere. So when his flunkies interfered, I was waiting, I was ready, and I took advantage. Your new United States champion.
I love it. Well, congratulations
and
on
that's
that.
the company TWF. Now, Matthew Pardon, he's a really good guy, and he works really hard for his guys. I mean, he's buying this building and everything, so that way he can keep the shows going. We're all about families, and we're all about fun for the kids. And, you know, the main important thing of wrestling to me is to put smiles on every one of them kids' face. They come out there, they enjoy wrestling. I go out there, I give them free autographs, I smile. And, you know, watching them enjoy us in that ring, that's what this is all about right here.
Yes, you're right. I love that mentality because without those fans out there filling up the seats and showing you guys love and support, what else is there, right? Who are you doing it for? So the fact that there's a promoter that shows his love and dedication to his fans like that is so heartwarming to Tori and I. And that's one of the main things that we look at in a promotion. It sounds like my rent-a-husband is mowing my lawn. I apologize for anybody. I just heard it.
He's arrived.
He's here. So I apologize, but he works a very busy schedule, so he had to come do it today.
Speaking of promoters, I'm also going to have to give a shout out to my other promoter, Matt Dollar. He's actually Matt Elvis Dollar. He does everything he possibly can to help his wrestlers out. He supports us in every way, even to the fact where he's opening up a new training facility for all of us that work with him to have a spot to go and train and perform and be ready for the shows. And anybody else that wants to come in, like we're going to have our own trainers, professional trainers and stuff there. And this is going to be in Bristol, Virginia. And anybody else that wants to come to his training facility and train, like they just wanting to learn how, he does $10 a day sessions. You ain't going to find that nowhere.
Oh, wow.
And then I think it's like he's doing 50, or you could do $50 a month. Now, the reason why he does this is because he knows it's hard for people out there with everything that's going on. And the cost of stuff is so high. And people want to have fun. People want to go do things. And, you know, if you go to the gym, a gym membership is $25. And about, you know, $10 a day if you want to go to a gym. So doing this right here for, you know, $50 a month and $10 a day for wrestling training, I thought that was really good of him and really nice of him. Now, speaking of his company, we have a show coming up on the 30th of May, which is going to be at the Bluntville Elementary School in Bluntville, Tennessee. And doors will open at 6 o'clock. Show's going to start at 7. We're going to have a lot of matches. We're going to have a lot of good things. I will be, with his company, I will be going up for the United States title, or well, actually the World Wrestling title, the King Wrestling Promotions title. I'll be going up for that against Red 16. Red 16's a kind of rough guy. We'll see what happens on that one. And like I said, my buddy Chris Cole, he's going to be there. He'll also be at that show too, where he'll be going against a guy named Damian Draco. And you guys are going to see Chris Cole when you meet him on your show coming up. And we also got this thing going to be coming on June 20th. It's called WrestleFest. And Matt Elvis Dollar is promoting this too. It is a kind of like a WrestleCon. We're going to have all kinds of wrestlers there. There's going to be signing autographs. There's going to be taking pictures. We're going to have a wrestling event. It's going to be fun for the family to come out. And, you know, one of the main things about about King Promotions and TWF Promotions is we are more of a Christian-based wrestling company. So we try not to, there's no F-bombs thrown in front of the kids. There's no, any kind of thing that offends parents or offends the kids. We don't do that at these shows.
I love that. Only because there are so many out there that sometimes it can get a bit extreme, especially some of the death matches that we had seen and or went to promotions like that. The fact that, and don't get me wrong, I love that type of wrestling. It's one of mine and Tori's favorites, but when there are so many kids present, it's hard to be able to explain that sometimes to them on why, it's just for, entertainment and whatnot. They don't understand. And then you got to pray that they don't go home and decide that they're going to practice what they've seen. So again, I think that's one of the things that makes you all top notch when you have family friendly shows that are dedicated to that. I mean, there's a time and place for everything. And hey, like I said, again, I love that type and I drop the F-bomb a lot. I think it's probably one of the key words that's a part of my vocabulary, right, Tori?
Oh, yeah, for sure, especially when it comes to Veronica.
You should have heard me last night. I was so mad, I think it was every other word.
I do wrestling companies that we do blast F-bomb and everything else. I mean, like I said, I've wrestled at different companies. These two are just two of my favorite ones because they like to be more about for the families and stuff like that. And if you ever meet Matt Elvis Dollar and Matthew Pardon, you can't go wrong with the two guys. They're really some really good guys. If anybody, they always have to back the wrestlers, no matter what. But speaking, with the TWF, we got all kinds of good matches that people can come to watch. What TWF is based on is a lot of the younger generation wrestlers that are just starting out. TWF brings them in, and gives them a shot. So a lot of new wrestlers that's been in the wrestling for maybe a year, 2 years, they get a shot at TWF. So we got a lot of good wrestlers there. And one of the things we got like some heels. We got this group called Violence Incorporated. We got this group called IKI, which I had to take this from them. And then we got this group called Revelation. But I think for you guys, I didn't really want to invite him, but because I like y'all so much, I did this. I'm going to bring in the famous Axel Myers, who used to be known, you guys know him as the Idol Axel Myers.
Right.
But he has changed his name because he is the leader of Violence Incorporated. So here is your leader of Violence Incorporated, Axel Myers, to talk to you guys about some heel situations. Come on in. Your number one asshole. Here he is.
Get it right. It's the asshole. Okay.
Well, if there's anything that Veronica Sloane appreciates, it's a good heel. So welcome to our stage, Axel. How are you?
I've been better if I didn't have to sit next to a giant house cat.
As I hope you're not allergic to feline.
The shaking of the head says all that needs to be said right there.
Oh my goodness. Well, before we get started and we let you talk about what you guys have going on over at TWF, I did see some chat popping up. Tori, you want to bring us up to speed quick so we can get into the guts here on what's going on with these fine gentlemen?
Oh, absolutely. It was just a whole bunch of more familiar faces coming in here, like Super Ben X5. Dan Hawkins is in our chat, you know. He's excited, saying, let's get ready to rumble. He did the hashtag free Tory. It did work. I did get out, Dan. I am freed. It did work. And just a bunch of faces coming in here and just dropping in to say hello because they want to hear what Tiger Ray and now Axel have to say.
I love it. Well, welcome in, guys. Thank you for being here in chat. So, yes, all right, guys. Let's tell us about some of this heat that is going on over at TWF. What are Tori and I missing?
Well, so some of the heat that's going on is I eventually will probably have to team with this guy.
Really?
Now, that's going to be an interesting matchup.
Axel doesn't look too thrilled with that.
Not at all, actually. I am not too thrilled with it. You see, there is this massive faction that this giant overgrown house cat has already had to take care of, and he took the title off one of their members, called IKI. And if you ask me, what does IKI stand for? I don't really know. I don't really care. The only thing I care about is that these losers are not going to come in and try to just tear down what a proper heel is about. Causing chaos, raising hell, and of course not giving a crap about what the fans think. Like,
And what do you feel a proper heel
Incorporated.
should be?
in my opinion, what a proper heel should be is exactly the opposite of what these guys are.
Okay.
These guys cheer for their colleagues. They run their mouths, but they cut these dumb, awful promos. I mean, seriously. They're garbage. But the one problem that I have with them more than anything is the fact that they have the numbers game. And sadly, it is going to come down to me having to join forces with this godforsaken house cat.
And how are you two going to overcome your differences in order to successfully defeat these guys?
Well, pretty much I just look at it this way. I know he's an asshole, so I just deal with it.
Okay.
And but he also is his members of his group. They also are, you know, we got the Mauler. You guys remember the Mauler?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from King Wrestling. Yeah,
Exactly.
If for some odd reason where I go, they follow me. So we're not only are we both at King Wrestling, we're also both at the TWF. The problem with TWF has two factions known as IKI and the other one known as the Revelation. Revelation and IKI have joined forces where they decided that they want to take over TWF.
Oh,
Well, me,
Cool.
being the people's champion and being for the people, I'm about bringing justice back to TWF and taking them out of the picture. So in order for me to do that, I got to have friends. And the problem with TWF is there's not a lot of good guys there. It's filled. I am one of the few of the good guys. A lot of us, yeah, there's a lot of more heel action going on there than anything. So I have to join forces with people that I don't want to join forces with, but I know they can get the job done. So, unfortunately, I've chucked this guy on several times. We've fought. We've went through hard matches. We've went through hardcore matches. We beat the hell out of each other at King Wrestling. So what did I decide? Who better than the number one enemy of mine? The asshole Axel Myers.
All right, I can respect that. I
You know
can
what?
respect that state of mind.
The idol of violence. It's not the asshole. It's the idol of own house.
Not even idle anymore.
Oh, please. Don't you have a litter box to go mess with?
Put it in your house.
This is just a dose of the chemistry that we're going to see when these two have to, when they're forced to pair together. But Tiger Ray, he really had a smart approach because he's like, if I know anyone who's had to put up a fight or who has had to go through the thick and thin, he thought of his biggest opponent. So he's actually really smart for making the decision to work with Axel, in my opinion. He kind of thought outside the box.
No?
If you're gonna go against the roughest and toughest heels, why not add a heel to your team?
Yeah. No, it sounds like you're bringing in somebody who has the proper idea of how heels should be, and the way that a standard, I guess, so to speak, you could say, a heel standard. And so he sees their shortcomings probably a little more clearer than maybe somebody else would. So I think this was a very smart move, and I absolutely hate the fact that we are not going to be there to witness this firsthand.
Yeah. I can agree 150% with you.
Out of town or stuff, if everybody wants to watch shows, they're on the TWF Facebook. They do live events. All you do is you just download Traditional Wrestling Federation and on Facebook, and they do live events and they show the shows right as we're having them.
Oh, that's super
All right,
cool.
we like that.
And with King Promotion, you can watch on MeTV at any time. And you can watch, what's that other station that is for King Wrestling, the Bristol station?
What, TV?
Yeah. WB, what?
That's CR TV something. You can also watch it on YouTube on The Matt Dollar Show. On YouTube.
Which
Sounds like we're going to have to tap in, Tori.
coming up. There's a lot of big events coming up, and like I said, with the WrestleFest and everything, everybody that enjoys wrestling need to come out and enjoy it. And I mean, if you want to come to some good shows, come check out Matt Dollar's wrestling at King Wrestling Promotions, and check out Traditional Wrestling Federation in Greenville, Tennessee.
Well, there we go. I can't. I was going to say, I love the fact that more and more promotions are going live with their shows. I wish more would, because we, especially with the viewers that we have, we're all throughout the United States as well as internationally, and the fact that we can showcase you guys, but then be able to allow them to see you guys put in the work that you dedicate yourselves to is absolutely phenomenal. So please make sure that we get all this information down, Tori, because I do want to share on our Facebook page where the viewers can see these events take place, because I know we're going to be watching. In fact, maybe we should talk about a watch party.
Oh, do a full watch party for this event?
I love watch parties.
Hey, you never know what we're
They're always good.
Exactly. So I don't know. We might just have to whip something up, Veronica. I would be totally down.
Well, we got a few days here to figure this out. I think that we could pull it off, right? We've done worse in shorter amounts of time. So I mean, we can. We never know. You never know, guys. You guys watching? What was that?
Violence parties?
Yes, violence parties.
Now, violence parties are something that I could totally get on board with. But see, she's the sweet one of our little duo here. So she tries to stop me from committing all types of acts of violence. But see, if it's a violence party, Tori, there's not much of a leash you could put on me.
That's a very true statement. That's very true. The nod. You were so excited about this, Veronica. You think
There are thoughts going through my head right now. A lot of thought.
Yeah, we can blame Axel all the way for that.
I think he'd be fine with that, though. I think he's okay with that.
I believe it 100%. So there sounds like there's a whole bunch going on with you guys. All these different promotions. Is there anything else that we should know about?
Well, I mean, like I said, we have that new school that's going to be opening up for the training facility with King Promotion. That will be in Bristol, Virginia. Like I said, anybody that wants to learn how to wrestle, we have a great trainer that is there. He's been wrestling for over 20 years, and his name is Josh Lowe. He'll be doing a lot of the training there and stuff like that, and he has 2 assistants that'll be helping out too. The Ramseys, they've been in wrestling for a while too, but definitely anybody that wants to learn how to wrestle, come try out at his school. You know, like I said, it's $10 for a day. If you want to try it out and see if you like it, and you don't like it, you just pay $10. If you do like it, $50 a month, and you get all the training you need. And they're going to be open. We'll be open every day. And I'm pretty sure, I think it's going to start from like in the afternoons till, well, did he say? No, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon till 10 o'clock every day is what we're going to be. Yeah.
All right, guys, for those of you that are in the area or have the commute where you could be in the area, this is something that I would absolutely recommend you guys take advantage of. That it's a phenomenal deal. You're not going to be able to find something like that just anywhere. So if you can, and it's something that you at least want to try, he's right. It's $10 a day to give it a try, to make sure it's something that you like. I think everybody on this live stream can attest to the fact that we've spent $10 on more ridiculous things in our life. So if you have a dream or you just want to have the exposure of learning from another individual who is in the industry, why not do it? Why not? This is something that shouldn't be passed up at all.
And I am going to say to a lot of the fans who are wrestling fans, enjoy wrestling, and then you have your guys out there that say wrestling is fake. If you think wrestling is fake, come on by. Let me body slam you a couple times, and we'll see how fake it is then.
Yes, the physical aspect is very, very real. And if you guys want to put that to the test, Tiger Ray is correct. So there is no better way to do so. Get in there and let them show you what it's all about. They'll show you fake.
Look, here's the gist of it. Take that $10 that you're planning on going to McDonald's and buying yourself a crispy chicken with. Take that and do something proper with it. Take it to King Wrestling and learn how to wrestle if you want to learn how to wrestle. That's simple.
It's true. I can't put it in any better perspective than that. I really can't. It's almost like
despite his disrespectful way of saying it, I guess.
You have to understand, though, from my perspective, I think sometimes it's that brutal honesty right there. That's how it has to be laid out. You know, why are we sugarcoating shit here? He just said it like it is. I know Tori probably would have put it a lot more polite, but I would have said it just like that. So I think the gentleman is fine.
I will not sugarcoat it. I've been to the gym. I go to the gym. I work out at the gym. But when you come and you do an actual wrestling training and you do a cardio workout, you're going to be wishing you were back at the gym.
I'm going to put you to the test, guys. It'll be the hardest $10 you ever spent, it sounds like.
Exactly. I mean, it's, you know, you go spend $25 at the gym for a workout, and you go up here and you run around the ring, take some back bumps, take some slams, do our cardio drills, and trust me, cardio drills are not nothing to play with. It's about keeping your stamina up, keeping moving at all times, and you don't stop.
Put that endurance to the test.
He can't make it through it.
Oh, he can't?
Nah.
Axel, is that true?
I will just say this. The house cat is wrong.
Oh, I don't know.
Unfortunately, though, back to the TWF matter at hand. And as much, and I will just say this, as much as I want to skin him and turn him into a rug, IKI and Revelation are a massive problem. Because people like my group, who believe in the art of violence, how things should be done in a wrestling ring, we're overlooked.
What about traditional wrestling?
There ain't nothing traditional about IKI or Revelation. Believe me on that. But I'm just going to say this. They have the numbers game. And to put it as bluntly as I can, I have to work with somebody who, unfortunately, I do believe I can trust, who ain't going to stab me in the back and join those losers.
It's not him that should be worried.
I was gonna say that's a bold statement to even state, let alone assume.
Let's just be honest. We don't see eye to eye. We don't like each other. But I think we can get the job done. Between me, him, the Mauler, his other partner, Brian Young, and then whoever I can get to join us, we'll see what we can do.
Is there anyone that you hope does join you to help take down these fools that are running amok over there, or is that something that you?
I'm hoping I can get my boy Chris Cole, Raging Havoc. I'm hoping for him. You know, Chris Cole, Raging Chris Cole, and we were hoping to get. I was hoping for Jay Havoc, but I'm not sure if he's coming back or not. IKI kind of got a hold of him.
Okay. That sounds like he might be coming back eventually with some vengeance. I like that.
It all sounds like some super good stuff.
Well, I will promise you that we are definitely gonna try our best to tap in and see what all goes down and watch it, because it sounds like you guys have a fight on your hands, but you're going into this with some sound minds and a plan, and it's going to be successful. I think you two are going to be able to put those differences aside, work your magic the way that you do, and I can't wait to see it. Before we let you go back to your families for the night, is there anything else that we need to know about, gentlemen?
Well, so keep tuned in to King Wrestling, because we are probably eventually going to do a 10-man steel cage match. We may do that at the WrestleFest, or it could be, but it's coming up sometime in the future. We have they've already been discussing it, and it's going to be a hardcore 10-man cage match.
Those are my favorite words: hardcore and a steel cage match. I'm in. That one we're watching, Tori. We got to get this figured out by this next event, so we know exactly how to not miss these shows until we can get our asses over there and actually watch them live, because I still want to do that too.
100% agree.
Real quick. The one other thing that I have to discuss about when it comes to PWF.
Mm-hmm.
If you all decide to watch our live events by Facebook on the PWF webpage or Facebook page, stay tuned because Violence Incorporated are the #1 contenders for the tag team titles.
Oh.
All right, so they really are infiltrating and trying to take it all, aren't they?
And Veronica, since you like the hardcore matches, you should definitely go back and watch how I won this. My matches were hardcore matches for this thing. A lot of last man standing match and a extreme chairs and tables match.
Oh.
Sweet. Yes, I will. I'm definitely going to look those up because
a lot of those coming up in the future too. I do a lot of extreme matches.
Okay. Perfect. Oh yeah, those are right up my alley. I will definitely seek those out because I love them. I can't get enough of them. Oh, yes. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time. I know we had to come in early and get you here, but we finally did it. We appreciate it, and please let us know anytime you want to come back. You are always welcome here, and we want those updates of what's going on, and hopefully we'll be able to do a little post-match parlor that we like to do after we get to watch those, because now we have to tell everybody what happened, especially if they're not able to watch, but I'm sure they're going to try to, because why wouldn't they? But we'll make sure that they know where to find you. You shared with us a lot of information, but we'll go ahead and put it in print and get it out there on our page. That way they can look it up and go ahead and show all of those promotions as well as you guys support. Thank you so much for what you do. Not only for us with coming on and speaking with us, but all you guys are doing out there for the fans.
It's always a pleasure to be on here with you ladies.
Thank you. Well, we hope to see you again very, very soon. Like I said, you're always welcome here, and we want to know exactly what you guys have going on over there.
You know, I do have something to say to you, Tiger. That's May 30th. How are you going to feel knowing that your little follower is going to have the bricks taken off of him?
We'll worry about that when May 30th comes.
Oh. Okay.
There's still a lot of heat between me and him. At King Wrestling, we're not friends. We are still in a lot of matches together at King Wrestling, and we have to separate the differences from each show.
Yeah.
Okay, disconnect them. There you go. And there you were just talking about this gentleman throughout majority of the interview. Shane Woods is in our chat saying, "I'm here, bros." There you go. He's in here making that appearance.
And for the, I would say that's a.
I'm gonna give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to my boys, Jay Havoc, Chris Cole. Keep doing what you're doing, boys. Chris, let's see you win.
We are all rooting for him. And yes, as you stated earlier in the show, he is going to be one of our upcoming guests. So we are super excited about that and get to learn more about him as well. So we love seeing all the talent out that way. Send us more. We want to get all of you guys on here, and maybe, you never know, we could even build a panel and let you all go at it. You know what we're good for.
That's very true. Very true statement.
Get us all in the same room. We'll just all start beating the hell out of each other and let y'all watch.
I was gonna say we'll just end up hosting a wrestling match right then and there if we're not too careful, huh? Hey, we've had some shows where it's felt like it. There are a lot of times that Tori and I have ended the stream and looked at each other and said, "Oh, are we glad everybody was on their own separate camera? Because that would have been bad."
Indeed.
Because we're going to let you get back to it. Definitely keep in touch with us, and we'll be watching. I can't wait to see what you guys do out there.
Yours, ladies. You ladies have a great night.
Have a good night, guys.
You too, guys. Take care.
Bye. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love every time they come on. It's so fun to be able to see what they've got going on, and he's working a busy schedule. I feel like all those dates were just so back to back.
Oh,
but
I know. He
He's
is
going to do it. I
working
think they're
it.
going to pull it off. What do you think, Tori?
I think for sure. I think, and even when it comes to both Axel and Tiger being able to come together, I think they're going to be able to do it. I think they're going to be able to set those differences aside, put aside the two totally different perspectives that they hold, and they're going to be able to come together. So, like, I cannot wait to make sure that we can watch that match when they're teaming, because I think it's going to be so good, and I'm definitely going to be we definitely got to keep our eyes on both gentlemen.
Oh, we will. We will. It's going to be a show to watch, and we're not going to miss it. We're going to figure it out, and we'll give you guys all the information. You never know if we're going to watch it on our own and be selfish, if we're going to do a watch party. We change it up every time we do it. So just keep an eye out, and we'll let you guys know. This is the end of live exclusives, but it's not the end of the Sloanes tonight. So take a break. I think we've got just under an hour. And Tori and I will be back with our Friday night After Dark episode. Everybody loves a good After Dark episode. TVMA, I don't have to behave. And I don't plan on it. Because it's not a game night.
It is a game night.
We're playing Dirty Categories. If you missed it last time, this is your opportunity to get on the fun, and don't miss it now. So go take a break and meet us back here at 9:00 Central. Have some dirty fun. All right, guys. One last shout out to our sponsor, Kelly Fitness, out of Chicago. Again, if y'all are looking for a fitness program, a personal trainer, and you live out in the Chicagoland area, hit us up. We'll send you in the right direction. But take a break, and we'll see you soon.
See you. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.